Okay. Big up to everyone. Bless up to everyone locked in. Liverpool 4, Ipswich 1, bro. I don't know why we wanted to give the man them little charity thing, bro. We tried to give them the little one goal so their fans can, you know what I mean, celebrate doing nothing, bro. They did nothing for the whole game, but they got one goal to celebrate, man. Quasi in the building, JJ in the building as well.
Big up.
We're here, man. We're here chilling, man. We're here relaxing, bro. Loads of topics to chop up. Loads of topics to chop up. But before we get started, man, guys, you already know the rules, man. Smash the like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Run it up, share it, do all that great and fantastic stuff. Also, guys, as I said earlier in the other stream, you know what I mean? We're going to be over on Big Up doing some tactical shows. We need your support. We need you guys to be jumping over there. I've already pinned the link to the top of the chat. If you're that lazy and you don't want to do that, you guys see the QR code on screen. Scan that, bro. If you got on a different device, simple. Send it over there. I need 100. I need 100 strong in the army, man. At the moment, I only have 18, but we can't go to battle with 18. We'll get slaughtered, bro. We need 100 strong. I need you guys to, you know what I mean, help out. But Quasi, big up to you, bro. What you saying,
Big up, man. How everybody's doing? Big up to the chat. Jerry, my guy, how you doing, sir?
Mr. What the man them are saying.
Yeah, what man them saying right now, man?
Yes, sir. Big up, man. Big up to everyone locked in, man. I see the people them taking their time to making their way in. All right, man. Look, we got some topics there for you guys to keep up with the, you know, the conversation. That's the topics for today, man. The first one on the list, man. Liverpool 4, Ipswich 1. Light work, man. You know what I mean? We probably expected a more difficult game because of when we played them at the start of the season. We didn't struggle, to be fair. They just look sharp. They look hungry. Obviously, they're new in the Premier League, so they had to try and show something. But this time round, man, light work, man. Simple, easy, scored goals. Man, Virgil's doing the no-look volley pass. Loads of random stuff was going on in the game. Sobo, Ed Mo, told Mo, yo, listen, next time, give me that. Or no problems. But, yeah, big up, man, to Liverpool Football Club. Two great goals from Cody. Lovely goal from Sobo. And then Mo Salah, bro, from the tightest of angles. I still don't even know how man put that in the top corner.
I don't know how he did it.
That's a mad goal, man. Listen, talk to me, Quasi, man. What are you saying, man?
Man,
the league wrapped up now, bro. We're just winning, bro. We're just winning games.
We just have to win, like I said, win all the home games. Just win all the home games. We got 9 more to go. That's 27 points. You do the math. You know what I mean? After that, man, the away games will take care of themselves. And earlier today on your show, we did discuss a few things that I wanted to see. Protect the ball, get 3 points, and keep a clean sheet. Clean sheet. Let me say it right. It's not, I didn't curse. Clean sheet. They did 2 out of the 3. Am I happy? Yes, I am very happy. The 3 points is very important right now. But that goal is very annoying. Very, very, I don't know why. It's very annoying. But man, them today protected the ball well. The ball movement was good. A couple of times you could tell they got bored, right? I think around the 50th minute, they looked a little bored where they gave, I think they were like, okay, let's draw them out. So they gave Ipswich more of the ball so that they can open up a little bit. So for about 5 to 7 minutes, Ipswich was kind of like, oh, we're going to make a game out of this. But still, man, our guys were on it, man. I mean, Virgil, they didn't want to go on Virgil's side. I don't know why. They were all on Konate and Trent's side. Konate was just bullying people. Trent played very well today. I was very impressed with what Trent was doing today. He was going back and forth, controlling the ball. He had a couple of shots that he should have scored. You know, 2 of them hit the post, I believe.
One just went wide.
Yeah, today the front 3 stepped up, which is something that we all wanted to see. But the midfield 3, man, bro, we need to have a whole segment for the midfield 3 because
we do, man, we do, definitely.
Oh my God.
Nah, big up. Jay, what's your thoughts, man? Liverpool 4, Ipswich 1. Light work, bro. I can't remember. What did you predict for that one? Did you even predict something for it?
I didn't because Sam just aired me, bruv. I was going to, but then man started talking about Turkey, so I was like, whatever, bruv. I don't care, bruv. I was like, it's what it is, bruv. Yeah,
wait. You didn't get to answer your score.
Nah, so you know he told us to break it down to give like the Shirky bit and then speak about it.
Yeah.
So I was like, look, regarding Turkey, we ain't gonna sign anyone. And then I was like, cool. Anyway, and then I don't know, it might have been Kate Mac or someone was like, no, but look, we're gonna sign someone. Like, I've seen it in the papers. And I was like, yeah, brother. I was like, you know what? Every man started chipping in about Shirky. I was like, I don't even care about this Ipswich game, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It just is what it is. So I just aired it. I just wanted the stream to end. I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted the stream to end. I was tired. But yeah, man. Ipswich, I thought it'd be a bit trickier, to be honest. I did think it would be trickier. Because I didn't expect Liverpool to keep the ball as well. That's literally, that's as simple as it. I didn't think the midfield would do as well as it did. I didn't think our team would play as well as it did. It was a very, very good performance. Like, overall, you can nitpick. I think Salah was crap. Like, I don't know, man. Like not crap, yeah. But he's so greedy. It just annoys me.
I saw in the WhatsApp group, man. You were like, bro. I saw the first one you sent me, and I was like, right. But I didn't see that one because I went out the room quickly and come back. So then my phone went off, and I saw it. And you was like, nah, Salah, you need to effing pass the ball. I was like, yo, what did Salah do?
Nah, like you see Szoboszlai getting onto him. There was multiple times he could have just, the goal would have come, and it's like in that game, he's like in that first half, he's searching for the ball, like he's searching for the goal. Sorry, he's like he wants it, he's yearning for it. He's like, they don't care about anything else. At halftime, he's there saying sorry to Szoboszlai. Sorry, my fault. I know. And that just annoyed me a bit. Apart from that, everyone else really played that well. Yeah, I think Gakpo obviously 2 really, really good goals. Ironically, the goals are coming from the centre, which is why I wanted him to be anyway. But yeah, it's good goals. Trent. This is why Trent plays, isn't it? This is why Trent plays. When he's creating the most chances out of any defender in the Premier League. This is why. I mean, unique. Robertson had a really, really good game, I think. Robert was really, really good. Virgil van Dijk. Konate. The midfield, I think, will drop it up really, really good. What pissed me off, though, excuse my language, is conceding a goal, man.
Bro.
Conceding a goal because do you know what it is, yeah? It's like today with my boys, isn't it? Big up to my boys. But we beat Bromley 5-2. We're winning 5-0. Why are we conceding 2 goals in the last couple minutes of the game?
Yeah.
That suggests to me, if I was looking at that, I'm like, yeah, you can get at these 2 boys. Because this is what I'm talking about. When and this is why I was a bit hesitant about, giving my prediction. I thought it'd be tricky because when City look to demolish a team, you ain't getting no 1 or 2 goals. It's 6. 5-0. We see it every single season, and they've done it. Obviously, look, they've done it. I mean, even last week, and they're even poor this season. Why are Liverpool letting them into games? I don't know what it is. Is it like, have we just got soft mentality? Like, I'm looking at my boys. I'm like, why are you allowing it? But at the same time, they're 11 and 12. Some of them are 10. You know what I mean? Some of them are 10 years old.
Yeah.
These guys are mature men. And I don't want to hear arguments of like, but the game's gone and they lacked.
I'm glad you said that.
Because I'm like, I don't want to hear that. Subs came on. It was so easy that we just lost concentration. Exactly, that's the point. Is there needs to be a level of I ain't losing concentration. We're slapping these guys up. We're going for 7-8, but we're not conceding though. And Liverpool a couple times they look like look like Delap might just all of a sudden Konate looks like he's gonna bundle over Delap. Like, why are you doing this? Like, why are we doing this? The game's easy,
Like, calm
the game's
down.
easy right now. Like, even Virgil van Dijk having to turn around and put his arms up in the air. Like, why? Begging the team,
Nah, do you know what it is? I think when the game gets too easy for Liverpool at times, but we find some way to kind of, no, bro. Like, we just like you. I'm so bored. Let me just kick the ball out here just to get something going, bro. I don't. Just randomly do something. You're like, bro, like, why are we playing? So then that last 5 minutes, right, was jokes here because I was like, how can we be cruising in this game? Virgil doing no look volley passes. Diaz and them man they're doing bare skill. I see Diaz doppy the right back, bro, differently with just a simple dribble,
No, it was like a left foot, right left. Bro. Like
I see the friend. I said, wait, how can man face you up and end up behind you? That doesn't even make sense.
And there's no space, They're in a low block. It's not like, you know, when you was cooking Walker and that, there's space in it. So you like he's running at you, but he's jinky left, jinky. No. This is a low block, and there's 2 men in front of him. Man's getting left foot, right, left, doing the candy dance in front of him. Man's all over the place doing splits. Listen up, Szoboszlai doing mad touches. Look, overall, it was a very, very good performance. But I'm not gonna lie, if that was me in the change room, I'm weighting people around. That clean sheet annoys me. I'm like that. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Like, why? Because do you know what it is? You scored 5 goals today, right? I remember we scored 5 against West Ham. The next game was struggling to score goals against Man United. So, you know what I mean? That could have been a game like Brentford, right? As an example, where we're playing like this, but the goals aren't going in, but you can see one. So now you have to score, and it's a draw now, and that stuff annoys me. If you don't concede, all you need to do is score 1 goal.
I think Liverpool
2 goals a game, like it's just annoying.
We need a set piece coach, man, because I want to know who decided to leave the goalie against the shortest player on the field. That made no sense.
Oh, you mean Harvey Elliott on Greaves?
Yeah, it wasn't Harvey Elliott's fault, bro. Can you imagine me defending Wemby in the post? What do you think is going to happen?
Listen, no, I hear that. But you see, if for whatever reason, there was a switch and you're defending Wemby, but you just walk off and you go, just, you know, Wemby dunk. I don't want to see that. I want to see you cut him off. I want to see body check. I want to see your arms. Elliott didn't do any of that.
No, he got brushed him off.
No, he didn't even brush him off. He just ran past him, and Elliott just watched it. Like, Elliott was like, "Look, I'm not going up for this header," you know. That's what he did. And you know, when people talk about why is Elliott not playing, and that's evidence.
That's also evidence,
right there. You know, when you see that, you're like,
that's true.
He came on and looked all right. He looked bright, got on the ball, little couple chips over. I mean, but defensively, that's the problem.
That's his problem. He's never like he loses his mind where he doesn't track back enough. He doesn't come early enough. And have you seen that every time he plays, Trent gets into a lot more trouble because he's not tracking back. And especially he and Salah on the same side. So it's like, who's going right? Who's running back? Who's tracking back? Both of them not going to track back. So I don't know. And I think that's the problem with Elliott, is that his defensive part of the game is not there. Hence the reason why he doesn't play enough games. And a lot of people are like, oh, Elliott will come in. He would the one who, I'm like, bro, before he got injured, the manager did not even start him. After everything he did in the preseason, the manager did not even start. He was not playing any games. So Elliott needs to sit down with one of the coaches and be like, bro, what am I doing wrong? It's nice with the passes, you know, opening those keys, those doors, and finding spaces where nobody, like, how did he get in there? Those are nice. But the game has moved on from that. The game is both sides of the game. It's like basketball. You play offense, and then you play defense. It doesn't matter who you are. You got to play both sides. And if you become, you know, somebody who is not doing both sides of the game, bro, you're not going to play a lot. For certain managers, you're not going to play. I'm sorry. For certain managers, you're not going to play. And the new generation of managers, they want their players to play both sides. Hence the reason why I don't even know why I'm bringing that team, but Madrid is struggling because you got 3 players who don't want to come back. And when Liverpool play PSG with Neymar, Mbappe, and who was the other front 3?
Messi.
No, Messi wasn't there yet. The year that we won the Champions League, we beat them 3-2 at Anfield.
I can't even remember. Who did I actually?
I forgot their front. Was it? I forgot who it was. Mbappe and Neymar was not tracking back. Salah and Mane were like, we're going to have a field day if you're not going to track back. You know what I mean? So Elliott, maybe that is the other side of the game that he needs to.
Was it Di Maria? Was it
Di Maria? Yeah. You know what I mean? So that he needs to figure that side out. He's young. I think this summer should be the year that he figured it out. If he doesn't, I'm sorry, he's gone.
Nah, fairs. So what are we saying about Salah now, man? He's on 176 goals. He's above Henry now. So not only has he, in 1 week, equaled or not, I see what they did. They moved him above Henry in the Champions League goal scoring records. and now he's moved above Henry in the Premier League for goal scoring. I see everyone, bro. You know it's mad here because as soon as that happened, and I saw the little graphics that Liverpool put out, and then obviously I was on Twitter and I see everyone just like, nah, Bon Henry's not as good as we thought he was. Salah is clear of him. Salah is the GOAT. I said,
but he's done it in more games though. But he's done it in more games.
That they don't care, bro. They don't care. He's past him now. Salah has passed Henry, and now in their eyes, he's better than him. Not only in Europe, he's also better than him in the Premier League. That's what the streets are saying.
Bro, I don't know what streets they are, bro. Because the streets where I'm from, no one's saying that. And you go around London anywhere,
man.
Yeah, no one's saying that. You go around a couple of the oldest on the block. None of them are saying, yeah. Salah's
I mean, look, his achievement is big. You have to give it to Salah.
Not facts.
You have to give it to Salah. But in terms of who's better, okay. Henry, personally, I feel like Henry is better than Mbappe. So if Salah is better than Mbappe, then okay, you get that. Henry at his prime, much better than Mbappe. So this tells you where the level of football has gotten into right now.
All-round player.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but the achievement of Salah, we have to. That is not a small feat. And earlier, in the back office, I was telling Ants, I think that Salah will pass Sergio this year. 9 goals, and we have January. I think he's going to pass him. By the time the season is over, he's 4th or 5th in the all-time scoring list. So I have to give it up. But is he better? No. Stop that. Let's come on.
No.
We love Salah, but let's not do
you got to do the Salah. I'm Prince 11. I don't know what game you're playing, but I'm not shameless around here. I'm popping anti-shameless pills. It doesn't sit well with my body to be shameless for a next brother that's kicking ball. No way.
What would you say then? Obviously, like Henry's done what he did in it. We watched him. He was cooking man's pure speed, techie, goal scoring was on point. Baller, out and out baller. But then Salah's come here. People say obviously Henry's the better footballer, but Salah's come here and then just smash up man's records, bro. And it looks like he's gonna hit that. He's 1 goal away from 20, and how many assists is he away? Like 7 assists to kind of equal Henry's record in terms of goals and assists. If he beats that, I don't think you're gonna be able to talk to the Salah man then, bro, like that.
No. But look, if he does the 2020 and gets a Premier League, then there's an argument in it. There is like you can't. There is at that point it's then what you prefer and all that. But there's 100% argument. If someone went and said, "Yeah, no, look, Salah's better than Henry," I mean, you can say that in it. I mean, you can, but I don't know in it for people that have like again, it's weird, but it's still hard to explain. But I don't know. I've played in it. And there's certain players, bro, you just know, like, yeah, this is a joke, you know. Like, there's another level. Man don't realize there's another level. There's another level to what people are seeing. So, like, when
there's
you have
levels to these things, man.
Like, man don't understand. Like, when you have like Salah, there's another level when you're with an Neymar, and Salah probably is gonna break goal records and all of that. But there's another level. Same way you got the Ronaldo and Messi thing. There's another level when you're playing with a Messi. They're like, man, but you don't see it on it every day because it's in the game. And but Salah, in terms of being efficient, hitting goals, all of that, he's outrageous. Like it's almost to a point like like he's scoring. I'm like, bro, this is just inevitable, you know. Yeah. And bear in mind, I'm like, yeah, you've been greedy. Like you're making the wrong decision, but all of a sudden he gets his goal. And ultimately, right now, is he better than he was before? Probably.
Better than when he first came to Liverpool?
Yeah.
I think so.
You could argue it all round.
I think so, yeah. I agree
with
you.
As an all-round player, you could argue it.
Yeah.
You know, when
he scored more goals then.
Before, he was like the last man. He was the end man, innit? He was the one that got the goals. And obviously scored amazing goals as well and assisted. But there was other man, Mane, playing the passes. You had Bobby, you had Coutinho at the time. Salah right now was doing everything. Now, even that little pass he played, I don't know if it was to Szoboszlai or to Gravenberch or Nunes when he's just like, that little like, no backlift, that through ball that he does, and it's just like, you just can't. Look, he's a player, and again, the levels. This is why we're talking about when there's wingers like Anthony Gordon and Diaz, and then there's levels. Do you know what I mean? There's levels that are, yeah, this guy's on another level. But yeah, man,
176 goals off the wing though. Henry was a forward, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
The man's out here.
No, but do it. All right, cool. But you see, if you're a winger, but your heat map's always central, right? Or you're forward, but your heat map's always to the left. Where, like, I know people say he's a forward. You know, like if Salah played back in the day, Salah would play like in that Zola role and that. It'd be like the two strikers. He wouldn't be playing out wide because out wide he just wants man to whip it in the box, and he wouldn't do that. He'd be central, move. You got the freedom to move left and right. And I feel like with Henry, although he was a forward, he was hardly in the box. Yeah. He speaks about it where he's like, "Nah, I'll pull that left and I'll come and get it on the left because, do you know what I mean? And that was one of my problems. And I didn't like it. I was angry when I scored goals, but I was happy when I assisted. Do you know what I mean? It was a different to say when man say he's a forward and he's a winger. I think that's a bit disingenuous, isn't it? Unless because there's so much nuance to different tactics. Just where you start doesn't mean where you end up in it. If that makes sense.
I mean, I think the better argument is if Salah do pass Aguero, is he a better scorer than Aguero?
You see, like that one. That's one when you can look at it and be like, "Oh, you know what?
He passed him."
Because if Aguero don't have that Aguero moment, is Aguero revered like that?
Nah, don't do that, bro.
No. Baller, but is he revered like that? You know, man, certain men think he's like best striker of all time in Premier. If you don't have that moment, do you rate him like that? Same way with Drogba. If Drogba don't have his moments in finals and that, do you rate Drogba the way you rate him? No, you probably don't. Nah,
bro. You have to rate Drogba, man. Drogba, like,
no, but Drogba didn't get bag full of goals. Drogba's known as a big game player, right?
Big game player, yeah.
So if you take away those big games,
was he?
Where do you rate him on the scale now? Because those big games aren't there. Same as that's what I'm going to Aguero. If you take away that big moment, right? Do you look at Aguero like, oh yeah, no, he was really, really good, but is he the best? Like, some man think he's the best.
He was an absolute beast, bro. Like,
no, 100%, 100%. Do you think he's the best of all time? Would you put him the best of all time?
Who, Aguero?
Yeah,
striker.
I think in the Premier League, I think he's within that list, though.
No, of course he's within the list, but you know when man put him in there, like certain people even put Drogba in there. It's because of the big game. It's the big game, like players, isn't it? It's not because he just bagged goals. Like it's not just because he scored goals. Drogba didn't score goals like that. Same as Aguero. It's not because he just scored goals. It's because it was big games. It was like Liverpool, he's dunking. Chelsea's dunking. Finals, he definitely dunking. Do you know what I mean? And that type. Do you know what I mean? He scored in the FA Cup with Aguero. Scored in obviously that.
Jerry, sorry to catch you off, but
no. I'm just
the list that Ends has posted there. That's what tells me he's not leaving Liverpool, or he's not leaving the Prem. He's literally 20 goals away from Wayne Rooney. And if he gets to Wayne Rooney's numbers,
one season, but that's one.
He gets to Wayne Rooney's numbers, Harry Kane. I'm sorry, you done. So maybe that's why the brother was three-year contract. He gets 3-year contract. He's number 2 behind Alan Shearer.
Because he's still got how many games we still got left at the end of this season? What we got?
We got 16. Let's see, where are we at?
What are we on? 22, 23 games? I don't even know how many games
we have game week 23, right? But we have played 22 games.
Yeah, right. So 16.
So 2, 8, 16. All right. 16. So can he get, what are you saying? Is it 9 more goals
10,
to hit Aguero?
I say 10, 11. He can do 11 goals.
9 goals to hit Aguero. So we're saying if he finishes on, 28 goals for the season in the Prem? We're saying that? I think he can hit 30-something, bro, at this rate. Because do you know what? He's had games where he could have scored a hat-trick, bro. He just...
That's the thing.
Yeah, bro. Nah, do it is. It's crazy. Do it is. If he gets to... The thing, this is what happens with the numbers game. In my opinion. Whatever I think doesn't matter. It gets to a point where the numbers are so crazy... It doesn't matter what I think. So you see, like, when man talk about Ronaldo, you can only go and put him in the conversations with another bagsman. Because anyone else, it doesn't matter. You can't put CR7 in the same conversation as Ronaldinho. You just can't. It doesn't matter what we think. It doesn't matter, I think he's better than... No, it doesn't matter. Man scoring finals. Man scoring 50, 60 goals. Man's like... Unfortunately, it is what it is. So if Salah gets to the 200 thing, there's not even an argument. I can't have a discussion with
Doesn't matter if I think Mane after a period was better. It doesn't matter if I think this person. It doesn't matter because the facts are there, innit? The facts says he scored the goals. And that's where it is. And ultimately, like Quali said, if he gets to Wayne Rooney, that's scary, you know. Because you see Wayne for me is one of the best Premier League of all time, innit? Like top 3. So if he gets there, it starts the equilibrium's all gone. You know, the status quo is.
So he's already slapped up the guy that Liverpool fans call God, bypassed him like he didn't exist on that list.
That's an odd who, you know.
Then he bypassed the guy that we grew up watching and going, "Raw, this is probably one of the best, if not the best striker we've ever watched." So he ticked him off now. Now he's chasing down. He's 1 goal behind one of the best centre midfielders we've seen in the Prem. He's looking to tick that man there off.
Easy in 2 games.
And he's going after Aguero, and if he goes after Aguero, he's definitely getting Andrew Cole.
Easy.
And Andrew Cole and the White, them man, they used to just bop teams off the park, light work. And then he's going after Wayne Rooney and Harry Kane. Now it's a long day, bro.
The more goals he gets, I know it's mad to say, but the easier it is to knock off the number 1 and 2. Do you get it? Like Shearer obviously mad, but I'm saying 3 and 2.
I don't believe that. I think them numbers are Jay. I swear to God, yeah. I'm like,
no, do you know what it is though?
He hasn't scored 260, brother.
But Shearer was what? Prem from like what 20, 21?
I don't care, bro.
Ladies like 37.
They lied to us, bro.
Nah, man. You know if Salah stayed there, yeah, till he was
60,
40, bro. That. If Salah stayed there till he was 40, and even if he just moved to like, I don't know, Crystal Palace and that, and just got his 13, 15 goals a season, yeah, in the Premier League, 13, he'd get there. Shearer wasn't doing it at like top team. Remember, he was at Newcastle. That's just he's the main guy.
He had 1 good season, right?
Yeah, man.
But check this out, though. And this is what is even going to be mad. If Liverpool happens to win the league, maybe say with 3 or 4 games left, I promise you, the whole team will do whatever it takes for Salah to keep banging in goals.
Oh, no. They'll do everything. It'll be like Szoboszlai,
Szoboszlai passing. Gakpo be wide open there looking at Salah. I mean, like, bro, put the ball in the back of the net.
What they'll do, they'll just tell Salah to stay up front. Just stay there. We'll find you. Just stay there.
He'll just put him up front. Just play up front, bro.
No, just stay on the right. It's calm, but just don't drop back at all. Like
we don't care about the results.
We're just gonna go long ball. They'll do it, man.
They'll start doing some sloppy passes.
Some sloppy passes.
No. Trent will love it.
Yeah. Trent will be.
This is gonna be. And you know, Salah there. All of a sudden, he'll just generate that Mbappe pace. All of a sudden, he's gonna look like the fastest player in the world again. You'll be like, right, where was his speed the whole season? Why is he beating this man now?
Nah, bro, I'm looking at this list, bro. He can chalk these, bro. He's like literally chalk outlining everyone on this list, bro.
But do you know what I'd want to see though? Yeah, I know the goals thing. The goals is calm, but I think it's always good to go and see the games you've done it in, because you see, like, if a man like Henry, yeah, you see his statistics and assists. He got it in like 100 less appearances or so. I don't even want to say that, but he got it in less appearances, isn't it? So that for me adds, like, the ratio's better. It's like he's got to that level with less games. It's like, imagine hyperbole, right? But let's say Jermaine Defoe or Robbie Fowler got 163 goals, but he got it in 100 games. That's like a better record than, I don't know, whoever, Shearer getting 260 goals in 500 games.
Can we? Nah, someone need to check. Can someone check that for me? I don't believe. Bro, the first time I saw it, I'm like, how the hell was Shearer on top of this list? Like, what type of goals was this man scoring?
How many games? How many games?
After this, we'll watch a
5
compilation.
goals a game.
No, we'll watch a compilation. I was watching some of the goals the other day. It was, you see what Haaland done today?
Yeah, just roughing man up.
No, you see Colwell. He won't be able to sleep tonight, you know. He will not be able to sleep tonight. Man had him held, and it was like, you know, he had to accept it. It was
that was thing. It wasn't even Colwell, bro. I saw it was the other brother.
No, it was Colwell.
Are you sure, bro? Because man chopped it back on the inside on him. Man was skipped, like he just slipped.
Oh no! That was that. No, you mean the Chalobah goal?
Oh yeah, you're talking about the other one before that. You took
The last one for Foden's one, when man just holds him and there was nothing.
Bro, the man couldn't get round him. I saw the man
No,
struggling.
but there was nothing you could do. He went like left, he went right, and then it went to the point. It was just like, you know, like the meme of that brother when he's down and he's going, and he's just, bruv, that was Colwell. He's just, bruv, hyperventilating. It's over. There's nothing I can do right now. He's if I put a bit more pressure, he's gonna roll me. So I've just got to allow him to do whatever now. Listen, that was the worst goal for me to concede. If I want the runner in behind, don't give me the brother that wants it to feet, because there's nothing I can do now. If I don't intercept it, it's over. It's over, bro.
This brother, bro, like Shearer's mad strong, but pins man and let shots up, bro.
Yeah, but no, the shot was a joke. You know, have you not seen the video of him just doing the leg weights and that?
Yeah, they put it in. Do you know when they put it in goals? Have you ever seen that film? They put it in goals, bro. Man, I was like, nah, okay, I see you. I see.
And I was doing it with a smile on his face as well, like no grimace. It was just like, yeah, this is easy, bro. Yeah, he had a shot.
Where's the other one I saw, bro? You know what Mo's on as well, yeah? He's on 40, 23 goals and 17 assists so far this season.
No, but in how many games, bro? I know it's mad. I want to know in how many games. Is it like 20? Hold it. It's like 30 games, isn't it?
I know we played 22 so far, 7 in the champs. I don't think, did he play in the FA Cup?
Maybe. So like 30 games max.
Yeah, say 30 something games.
That's still mad. But the thing is, I want to see, you see, I don't want to see the 20-20. I need to see 30-20. You see, if Salah gets 30-20, that's when you can really see for the shameless man. You see, what's his name? Whoever it is, LFC, whatever. What, I forgot the name, man. Apologies. Yeah, Prince 11. Yeah, that was talking about shameless. If Salah gets 30-20, there's nothing. Again, what can anyone say? Now
I want him to get 21 just so that they can't say, oh yeah, at least you hit 21.
30-20, 30 goals with 20 assists. That's
crazy. At that point, yeah, Henry, come talk to me.
Yeah,
I'm not saying he's better,
but at that point you can't
come talk to me. Yeah, come talk to me. Let's talk. Sit down.
You get 22 in the league and 19 assists, 20 assists even. There's going to be, but you done it in this league, you done it in this era. If you get 30-20, don't talk to me.
Yeah, because the thing is, yes, aesthetics matters in football, right? Aesthetics matter in football, but efficiency pays the bills. Efficiency gets you the big checks. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at Ronaldinho. I'm like, there's nobody like him. But then Messi shows up and give you 50-something goals, then you'll be like, bruh, okay, what the hell is that? Come on. I mean, you know what I mean? I want to pay to see Ronaldinho. I will pay everything I have to go see Ronaldinho play football. I was lucky enough to see him when they came to LA to play Chivas Guadalajara when on Eto'o and them guys. So that was one of the greatest. And I saw Messi didn't even play the game because they said he wasn't fit, so they had him run around the field. But then Messi, you see what I mean, though? There are some people you pay to watch it. You don't matter whether they win or lose. Then there are some people that you'll be like, brother, you could bankrupt your whole club because this man here is going to make you dominant. And that's the Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo, that's the Messi, and those efficient players, right? Then, I mean, if Ronaldinho has taken the game seriously, he'd still be playing right now.
No, the thing is, even if Ronaldinho had taken the game seriously, this is what I'm saying. He wouldn't have. Like this is my point.
No, he won't score those goals for sure.
But that's my point. So even if he was playing, that's the problem. It gets to a point. You see when man is bagging 50 goals in a year, 60, 70, 80 goals in a 70 goals, I think Messi got in a year. 70, you know.
I swear one time he nearly got over nearly 100, bro. It was
he got nearly 100. What am I talking about? Yeah. So at that point, it doesn't matter. It doesn't do all of your step. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I'm going to score the goals.
Yeah, and the game is about goals. So
but do it is there's a balance. But when you start to do the efficiency so high, it doesn't matter what anything looks like. So you see that Haaland now.
I mean, who do I want to? Watching Haaland and Chris Wood, it's almost identical, right? But there's levels, right? There's levels of
you see Haaland. I'm going to talk about Isak, yeah? Bruv, do not even entertain Isak and Haaland. I don't want to hit Isak the best striker.
Until Isak do what Haaland did.
Because it doesn't matter that man can do this and he's going to get 50 though. Can you get 50? You're going to get 20. I'm going to get 50 though. So it doesn't matter. Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Nah, you know, the crazy thing is, you're right, man. Like, watching Haaland today, yeah, he was hardly in that game, bro. But when it mattered to be in the game, yeah, it was a long day.
And think about it. Man killed both of the centre backs in two different ways. The first one, ball comes into me. Yeah, you think I'm trying to get into chest? No, flick round with my head, going around you, bruv. I dare Sanchez to come out. Yeah, he wants to come out. Say no more. Go. The next one, bruv, decisive. You even have to score. It's holding, man. And man can't. It would. Bear in mind, this is the brother that Liverpool wanted to partner. It was
fighting him, bro.
It was. There was no fight though. That's what's scary about it. There was, usually there's a fight. Man's pulling Haaland's top. Man, they're falling over as he does it. We've seen that before. We've seen.
But what I mean by it's a fight, bro, it's like a young toddler trying to push him way behind someone that they can't move.
I've seen Chris Wood do that for Burnley enough times. He does this. He tries to hold it off, but he's off balance. He falls off, and there's a good. No. This one was. I'm upright. I step my left foot across, and you're gonna follow me, big man. Like my girl. It was. There was no resistance, and that's what's really scary. Like after that, I'm not gonna lie. If I don't even want to speak to you in the change room, bro. I can't respect you because that's the worst thing as a centre back when I played.
Man, pin you like
I played against, bro. I remember. It's a fear because I remember first like playing as a 17, 18-year-old, getting into first team football, asked to play centre back at pre-season. After they told me, you know what, he might do a bit better at right back. The man's pinning me, and I can't move him. So I'm doing, but again, Cole didn't do anything. He didn't put him down. He didn't try win a foul. It was nothing. It was just, man just had his way with him. The brother was pinning me, sitting on my knee, and I can't intercept the ball. I tried to intercept it. He taps, he flicks it around me, and he's in behind. But it was the worst experience. No. You know what? I don't want to hear about Isak. We're only talking about Isak because Haaland's not available. You know that, right? If Haaland's available, there's no discussion at all. There's not even a debate. But because Haaland's not available, you got to look at the next best alternative.
Yeah.
Remember last season with Watkins, bro.
If you bring Isak to Liverpool, right? With the amount of chances we created, the conference after the season, I'm not going to say right away we have the conversation. I say at the end of the season, I may be able to say, can we talk? I'm not saying he's better. I would just say, can we talk?
No. He might be better than a football. This is what I'm saying. I'm not even debating that. Even that, he's not scoring 50. This is the point. because to score 50, you have to at least be on Salah levels, and he's not a Salah.
Yeah,
that's the scary thing. You know what we're talking about right now? That's Salah levels. That's like Salah is
40 GA, bro.
You know Haaland's going to be there in 5 seasons. Give him 5 more seasons, he'll be in this list. He'll be top 10.
He'll be catching people.
He's scoring dumb he's scoring at least 25, 30 goals a season
each year,
easy as well. But let's shift the conversation, man. Let's talk about the other guys scoring goals, but going under the radar. Obviously, Jerry's favorite guy as well, man. Cody Gakpo. Going under the radar, bro. He's scoring goals, scoring important goals, turning up in games. Has he gone like games where he's gone missing this season? I think maybe 1, maybe 2. But in general, bro, he's effective, man. He's actually effective off that left wing now.
I think that's the word.
Now he's had.
The word that you use. Ants, the word that you use, effective. Right? He's not aesthetic pleasing, like compared to Diaz. But he put in a lot of shift. And this is the thing where I think people like myself, who we are student of the game, we are traditionalists, so aesthetics is very important. But these days, these players are specializing on specific things. We just have the conversation between Messi and Ronaldinho. Messi said, I'm going to specialize on scoring goals and a whole lot of goals. Like somebody put in there, I'm never paying to watch Messi, but I'll probably pay to watch Ronaldinho.
Listen, Messi, dude, one thing we can't do though, Messi was outrageous.
No, he was outrageous.
Like Messi to the point, you know, like it was a different, you know, like you might prefer the step over and that. This one was drop of the shoulder, shift, flicking it over the leg.
He was a pure footballer, like pure baller.
Yeah.
But then, you know, I think there was a meme where they said regular player is a PlayStation controller, right? Regular player, just the two controls, the two buttons.
Yeah, he's the
When it comes to Ronaldinho, there's like a whole bunch of buttons that you have to do. But Gakpo is an effective player. And the thing is, a lot of times people are not paying attention to the other stuff that he does. He's very effective helping the left back.
Yeah.
Right? Especially drop. And he and Diaz have an understanding. Like today, just like you said earlier, Jerry, he went through the mid. At one point, they were both not being effective, so they both switched. Diaz was like, bro, let me come to the left and do my thing, because he was being useless through the middle. And guess what? Where did all the goals came from? Straight through the middle. Because he was... The thing that people also need to understand is Gakpo has a better striker IQ than Diaz.
God damn.
He knows where to be. Like we saw the goals that Nunes scored. We said it was just a regular striker goal. The striker knows where he needs to be. I don't care how much goals Salah scores. He is not a striker. He is not in those pockets of goal areas where you need to be. Gakpo knows that better than Diaz. And today, the goals that he scored was just a striker goal. Being opportunist, be at the right place. Ball hit, he either take a straight shot, the goalie's not going to catch it. What do? I just tap it in, right? So today, you could see that them two actually kind of like take the shackles off a little bit, because every time Diaz and Gakpo have played, they've stayed where they were. Diaz through the middle, whether he's doing that quote-unquote Firmino role, and Gakpo just stays on the left. Today is the first time where I literally see them shift, where Diaz was in the middle doing nothing, and then he's like, bro, let me move to the left a little bit. And what was he doing? He was cooking homie on the right side, right? And then Gakpo was being a threat through the middle. He was being in places where a striker needs to be. And that's something that Liverpool, we usually don't have when we don't have an out-and-out striker playing. Players are not in the opportunity place. That the Brentford game was the perfect example. We attack. The striker who everybody want out shows up and he just do the basic. And then all of a sudden Nunes is back. No, he's just basic. And those things are the IQ that certain players don't have, right? If you put Haaland in Liverpool team, you will see that he will do exactly the same thing he does for City, being in the opportunities place. Just give me the ball over there. You take him out of Liverpool, we take all our strikers out. Usually, we playing outside the box rather than somebody being in the box.
Nah, he's a strong youth, man, this Haaland guy, man. But listen, Cody's doing his thing, bro. And I don't know what's going on, why. Not that he's not getting his ratings, but
Now, to be fair, I think I'm not gonna lie, I think he is getting his ratings. I think he is.
Now he is.
I think even like from the last even month or so, people have been saying, like, you've heard Carragher speak about how Cody Gakpo has been really good, and this is the front three going forwards. You've had anytime the commentators are talking about, they're talking about him, but ultimately, he's a player, like a lot of players. Again, as Kwasi said, he's not going to be the aesthetic guy. The only way he gets into those conversations, and again, this is why I just shut up. Like, Enzo, have you heard me talk about Gakpo? I haven't.
No,
I haven't. True. Because if you're getting your goals and assists, I can't say anything,
bro.
I can't say anything.
Two goals and an assist today.
And I'm telling you, cut in and shoot, and you're doing that. First thing you did, you cut inside and shot. That's your game, innit? So cool. This is what I want to see. I don't want to see every single time you just try and put a ball into the back post. Mix up.
Yeah.
Has been doing. Remember, we spoke about this. I think Kwasi was on the show as well, and we spoke about it.
Yeah.
Bro, when he's getting his goals, and that's it. And for obviously for Gakpo to, people are saying, he's this, and to get those ratings, he's gonna have to just keep scoring goals. And those 8 goals in the Premier League should be 16, innit? Should be 20. then there's a conversation. Then you can start having the conversations about is Gakpo the right guy and stuff, because ultimately that's what it is. Because if he's not getting the goals right now, he's just a worker. Now he just work rate because he ain't beating his man like that. He's not gonna. Do you know what I mean? In terms of like, he's not gonna do anything that's gonna excite you. There's nothing. There's no other. You're not watching him thinking, "Rah, this is a pro." Do you know what I mean? This is someone that you dream of having his ability. This is someone that's just an ordinary guy but works hard. Like, do you know what I mean? He's got a shot in him, and if he's getting the goals and assists, that's his unique ability. That's like, rah, you can get 30, you can get 20 goals a season, and that's what you should be targeting. And if he does that, sky's the limit.
He's on 14 goals as well, like so far this season, right?
Yeah, you got 16
There's
last
plenty
year.
of time left to get extras, and you're like, then you're growing, rah, 20 goals this season.
He might get close to 20,
and then maybe even an extra 5 assists.
If he gets 15 this season,
what, in all comps or in the Premier League?
In the Premier League, he's got 8 goals now. Cool. If he can double that up from now to the end of the season, a bit less than double, you know what I mean? But if you can double that up, then the conversation's there to be had about, he's the guy. If he can get 15 goals in the season, he didn't start the season, and he's rotating with Diaz, and I mean, you're looking at a serious left winger at that point. You know, that's when you can start. I don't want to hear Kvaratskhelia. I don't want to hear these men. He's getting 15 goals in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And there's no discussion of, we should get Mbeumo, we should get this person, because he's getting 15. That should be his target. And I think with the amount of chances Liverpool create, and I think with how he's moving now, I think he can do it.
Like I said, we got 9 more home games. He can score maybe 5 from the home games.
We got 9 home games left. We need 10 wins, bro. So we need to win them 9 home games. Right?
Win all the 9 games. That's 27 points. That's 80 points right there. And then we can win some away games. After that, the season is over.
But let's talk about this midfield three, man. Mac, Sobo, and Gravenberch. We used to have Henderson, Fab, and Genie, and that midfield was on a different level, different level. But I'm slowly falling in love with this midfield, bro. Like, it's just got what you need, bro. And I feel like with players stepping up, Gravenberch stepping up, Szoboszlai stepping up as well. I don't know if you guys heard the bit that Arne Slot spoke about, Szoboszlai, and the piece that I like when he was saying, Szoboszlai now, he said at the start of the season he would have opted to give Mo the pass because you trust Mo to score, but now he's like, nah, bypass Mo, shift that in, drop of the shoulder, and then bury that himself. That's what I think a lot of the fan base has been asking for from him.
Yeah.
Don't just pass over, the responsibility, bro. You're in front of goal or you're in outside the box. We know you got a strike on you. Why are you passing it? Let loose, bro. Left foot or right foot. We know that ball's going to fly in the back of the net. And he done that in this game, and he's starting to do it a bit as well. Like, you're seeing him now taking pop shots and he's working the goalkeeper. It's like, bro, why aren't you doing this in the whole game? Why are we waiting till... no, bro, like one shot in the whole game? Nah, bro, shoot. If you're driving, you drop the shoulder, let it go, bro. Don't give it to Mo. Don't give it to Gakpo. Don't give it to Nunes. Don't give it to Diaz. Don't give it to Chiesa. Just let that shot go. And man, they can't say nothing to you. Then also what you said, Jerry, earlier about man just telling man off, like, yo, I'm there. Give me the ball. That shows that he's now taking responsibility. And I think that's what we've been asking for. And I think each of them midfielders have been slowly doing that themselves. Mac is doing it. Gravenberch has been doing it, and even a pass as well for the goal, like Gravenberch's pass. But Sub, obviously, good save, the keeper, and then Gakpo was there to tap it in. But even that pass, bro, was a good pass as well. People taking responsibility now. But what are you, man, thinking about these boys now in terms of that midfield three now? Because it looks like that is the three going forward.
Yeah, and I think we need to separate all 3 of them so that we do them justice, right? Sobo. Like today, when he scored the goal, I think Salah went and talked to him and said, bro, I was open. And Salah was wide open. But then he dropped the shoulder and said, nah, I'm going this way this time. And he scored with his left foot. And I think with Sobo, yes, one, he was deferring too much instead of just taking initiative to doing something himself. And I think he has slowed down his running. He's taking his moment to press. And then because he's slowed down, the game have slowed down for him. So now in the final third, he's making better decisions rather than before where he was just rushing the pass. Like even today, he did a couple of them, but those mistakes have gone down. a lot, significantly. Those mistakes have gone down significantly. So now his confidence is up. And of course, goals bring more confidence. The thing is, he just have to have that dog in him and said, I'm wearing you. Maybe he doesn't know the jersey that he's wearing. You are the Dundada. If you don't know, that number means a lot. So he needs to realize, I don't care, Salah, bro, I'll give it to you when I see you. I don't know if you guys remember this movie, Any Given Sunday, when Jamie Foxx became the quarterback and he's giving the play, and then LL Cool J is like, nah, give me that up. He's like, what? Shut up and listen. Get on my page. When I give you the ball, I'll give you the ball. That is the mentality that Szoboszlai needs to have. And of course, with that type of mentality, you need to have an end product.
I think the problem we've got in general in the team, I just think the types of players we sign, they haven't got, because we tried to sign good guys, to put it just in layman's terms. They're nice guys, they're good guys. They don't have that about them. We see there's certain players, like you can imagine like a Cole Palmer, even Marmoush, what I saw him do today when he's like, bruv, give me that free kick. I know it's my debut, but F that, I'm taking it. That you know, Sobo's never doing that. You see that Sobo was never gonna go and do. Give me that free kick. I'm taking it.
Ruffle the feathers a bit.
It'd have to be given to him after a couple of games. That Salah goes, or Trent goes, you take that. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. He needed, and a lot of them. Diaz needs that. Gakpo needs that. The fact that he cuts inside, he's just shooting. I'm like, yes. Like I need you to be a bit. I need you to have that bit of Mane about you, where you're like, allow it, bruv. I'm annoyed. Ain't passing the ball to. There was none of that. Before that, it was like everyone's happy for each other. Everyone's like, yeah, I'll give it to Mo. Oh, unlucky Mo. Oh yeah, I was there, but don't worry. Nah, get annoyed. You're in a better position. Respect yourself. Respect yourself as a player. You're good enough to get this team. And man, good goal, man. Midfield wise, I'm trying to. I don't know. I like it. I don't know. Until we win multiple things, it still feels a bit fraudulent for me. A bit naive.
No, you know what? That's a fair comment because they haven't won anything major trophy.
There's a feeling. It's not like there's a feeling I get when I look at it and when I compare them side by side. I'm like, you man are little boys, and this was a man's midfield. Like that was a man's midfield. Whatever you thought about it, this is like a young boys midfield. It's like it's so nice and. On paper,
but it is bro. McAllister's what 25, Sobo's 24, and Gravenberch is 22. Like, so it is
not yet, because you're talking about 28, 29 at the time. These are grown men, granddaddies. You know, you don't forget. We always seem to take away Milner, and Milner was also an integral part of that midfield. You know, basically, Klopp had to get some sense to say that, why am I putting Fab on the 8 when he's actually a 6? And that was the PSG game when we lost to PSG in Paris, when Fab came off the bench, played a 6, and then after the post-match interview, he said, oops, my bad. We're like, bro, what do you mean, my bad? You training with the guy. You know, after that, Klopp never looked back and kept Fabinho in a 6. I think, you know, just to finish up with Dom needs to continue doing what he's doing, and he'll be fine. Just continue doing what you're doing. Let Salah know, bro, I'm the driver now. Let me drive it. I'll give you the ball if I can. If not, I'm giving it to the right. Make a right decision. Now, this gentleman here is the silent assassin right now. He is the silent assassin. He's the one who is not getting the credit that he deserves. A lot of people are expecting. I want to say people were expecting the same thing they were expecting from Szoboszlai, drop the shoulder, sexy passes, that kind of, because you're wearing a number 10. Then I tell people, I say, have you seen McAllister playing for Argentina? He does the dirty work. He just happens to be a player who has some tech in him. You know what I mean? And this guy right now, he also is figuring himself out on how to battle, because he used to get bullied a lot. That's why he was getting those unnecessary yellow card, because he was in the wrong position at times. He's tackling where he doesn't need to tackle. But right now, you could tell the manager has been working on him, where he's making also the right decision. His runs are also very well calculated. He's dangerous. Look at the passes now he's making. He doesn't misplace too many passes like when he first came to Liverpool, or even at the beginning of the season. So this guy right now is the silent assassin. People are not paying attention to what he's doing on both sides of the game, the defensive side and the attacking side.
Do you know
this is something that Elliott needs to learn from in terms of the defensive side of the game.
Yeah, do you know it's McAllister for me? Yeah, when he came in, I thought he was a different type of player. That's what it is. What he is, he's just like a mini little terrier, like a destroyer, like a neat Vidal, and he's not. I thought he was Enzo Alonso reincarnated. Coming to Liverpool, he's gonna dictate the game. Give me the ball. He's not that. He's not that guy at all. He's the guy. You give it to him again. He's gonna keep it well, like an Endo and that. He's got a bit more about him going forwards and defensively. He's gonna be there, and he's always like a helping hand. If you're a defender, and you're like, oh, I ain't got no passing on. You know, you can give it to McAllister, and he'll do something with it. He'll give the ball. You put it onto his left foot, spread it out wide. He might pop it back to you, but you can keep it. But I thought, when he came in, and that was my biggest struggle to kind of navigate it, figuring him out. I'm like, but you come in last season, you're doing all this running about in DM. I was like, all right, it's cool because it's in DM, right? Yeah. He did have some important goals and that when he played further forward, but he's still just running around. Yeah. You know, I thought that was Jurgen Klopp, but then this season at the beginning, he was just running around, and I'm like, and making these fouls, and I'm like, yeah, this is mad. Like, it's not what I thought he was, but in terms of what he is. He's integral to what Liverpool want to do. You need a player like that, and he's more Gini Wijnaldum than a Jabi Alonso, if that makes sense. He's more Gini Wijnaldum than anything, with a bit more license to go forward because of how we play. So that's more or less what it is. But yeah, quality.
We got everyone inside though, man. We got what 80 people in the
shout
chat.
out to people, man.
Well, we only on the 40 likes, man, guys, man. Let's run the likes up, man. Should have 80 likes at least.
Come on, guys, get the likes up.
Come on, man. We're slacking.
And if you haven't subscribed, please hit that sub, man. Come on, man.
Bro, it's free, man, as they say, bro. What about this man, bro? Because this man's out here just running around, just gliding around the pitch, just doing simple jobs, bro. He's putting out fires, keeping it simple, dropping shoulders in midfield, carrying the ball into good spaces. All of a sudden now he's playing through balls and missing out, certain man them in the team. Today, bro, man come off with a smile on his face, bro. It's like, rah, my job is done after 60 minutes, bro. Light work for me today. Yeah. He's honestly, man, this man, when we spoke about him last year, I was just like, nah, man, give him a chance, please, bro. He's got it.
People wanted him out.
Man said, yo, let's accept 30 million, get rid of him.
I wanted him out.
I know, bro. I was just like, nah.
I was like, bro, I don't like your beard. Your trim's just it's off-putting a bit, bro. I just want you out, bro. You're moving. I don't know what is it. A Liverpool barber? Is it a Dutchman that you're seeing? I was like, he's a baller, man. Baller, man. Baller.
Look at what he's doing now, bro. Look at what he's doing now. Now I'm looking at people and they're having conversations. It's like, you know what? He gets injured, bro. We're only a Gravenberch injury. I said, only a Gravenberch. All of a sudden now, this is that if he gets injured, the whole team is dead. That's the levels now he's at. Where if he gets injured, the whole team is now looked at as, now you man are dead food without this guy. That's the levels he's put himself on. Like, that's the levels that he's playing.
No, he's been outstanding. Yeah. It's more of a slight on Klopp, You're looking at Linders, you're looking at it thinking, you wallads, bruv. What were you man doing? Because if you man went here, heck, it might have been him that was on the chopping block, If Klopp was still here and that, you never know. He might be the one that's on the bench again. And you're looking at it thinking, right, this guy's, we need to move him on. The same way we're talking about Endo this season, that might have been Gravenberch in another life, in a German type of life. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, this Dutchman's come in.
But
baller, and we knew he was a baller.
Yeah,
when it weren't working, and you're like, so it ain't worked at Bayern Munich, it ain't worked here, but it's not going to work anywhere now.
But this thing with Klopp used to do that a lot. He did it with Fabinho. When he first came in, he was playing Fabinho as an 8. That's why it took Fabinho 3 months to figure out how Klopp wanted him to play.
What the hell was he doing as an 8?
Like, why you put him? You know what I mean? And it's like he thinks he can mold. Yes, he can. He's done it. We've seen it with players in Dortmund, right? he does it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does. Even Keita, he was putting Keita as a 6. I'm like, bro, this guy is way too skilled to be the last person on the ball.
I blame
McAllister as well. He's done it with
Liverpool
McAllister.
fans. I blame Liverpool fans. You know
McAllister.
when you remember when we used to be like, Rob, you know what? I'd love if we see Naby and Thiago in the center of the park. All of a sudden, next game, Naby and Thiago's in the scene. You're like, hold on a minute, bro.
I mean, it sounds sexy though.
Man was logging in, man was typing in YouTube fan channel opinions.
No, bro, tell him. Am I wrong though? Am I wrong in saying that, bro? When we was asking for certain combinations, all of a sudden, next game, that's the combination. You're
And the
like,
thing is, you know what? Especially in the season, it weren't working. It was like, you know, after that combination don't work well. No, we need to go back to having, you know what, play Henderson in the 6 because Fabinho's been dead. And but all of a sudden, Henderson's in the 6 the next game. I'm like,
he can run.
Like,
yeah,
what
Henderson was in the 6. Fab was in the bench, bro. And you're like, wait. Because in everyone's mind, Henderson would just cover ground, didn't he?
No, but there was mad stuff. You know, we started saying, yeah, I remember someone went and said, you know, they tried to do the Joe Linton thing with Gakpo. And like, yeah, maybe we can play Gakpo in midfield. Real Madrid comes, I see Gakpo in midfield. I go, eesh. Yeah,
he played right-sided 8 and left-sided 8.
He's watching GTV football where we're saying, you know what? Maybe play Nunes on the left. Why is Nunes on left wing? Why? We're watching Spurs.
Nunes is out on the left wing the next game, bro. Just running. He's like,
we were experimenting. We were just experimenting with these guys there. You know,
we even done the Salah 10. I remember saying, oh, you know what? Maybe Salah can play in the 10. I see him playing in the 10 one game. I was
we
like,
played him up top one game as well. Bro, there was what was the game that Klopp left him up top? And I was like, bro, what was the point of putting this man up? Like, he changed it, subs, and he put him up front. And I'm like, Salah had not won one duel, blood. He's bro. Why is he?
The ball just keeps coming back. The ball's going up, and the center is behind him. He's going closing his eyes, and that just.
Yeah, Pops. I know Pops think that we're taking a dig at Klopp. Klopp made a lot of mistakes, and even he came out and apologized to Gakpo for putting him in a position where it didn't work. Come on, we are not making a puppet.
Ruined your career, but
I'm sorry. You know what I mean? The thing is, yes, he identified those players, but he didn't identify the proper tactics, instructions, and for positions to put all of them. Yes, Naby and Keita sounds very, very sexy when you hear how them two play.
Thiago and Naby, yeah.
I mean, that's it, yeah. But
Naby and Keita.
What am I talking about?
The injury-prone one and then the one that came.
You know what I mean?
The one that was fit.
Yeah, it does. I mean, myself, I wanted to see that. I'm like, bruh, Naby and Keita, those passes, are you going to? I said, Naby and Keita. God damn it. Thiago and Keita, right? Yes, it do sound good. And even today, like, Jerry, I guarantee you thought McAllister was the second coming of Thiago.
I did.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought, yeah, you know what? We are getting a maestro. And when he left, I'm watching it and I'm like, why are Brighton still popping the ball like this? It's Pascal Gross. We got the wrong midfielder. We got the wrong midfielder. He's at Dortmund now. We got the wrong midfielder. We got the one that was like everyone spoke about because he scored the penalties. And in my head, I was like, I'm not going to say this on stream now because the man will get cooked.
Yeah.
But
look, they will get
what
onto
it
you.
is integral to what we want.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, it gives me a bit of, it's a naive midfield. Like if we win the league with that midfield, I feel a bit like, what?
Yeah.
That midfield.
It's a young midfield, bro. It's a young, talented midfield.
But you know what? You see, it's a young midfield, but it gives me like a naive feeling about it. You see, like you could have a midfield of like Bellingham. I don't even. He's all right, but look, Declan Rice. I think he's good. Declan Rice, and like whoever else in midfield, like whoever you could put McAllister there. That already gives me a feeling of like a mature midfield. Like this season, this one don't. It's like why is Gravenberch there?
It's because Bellingham's probably. I swear he's played nearly like 200 games anyway, bro.
Yeah,
this
probably.
And then Declan Rice has just been in the Premier League for donks now, bro. He's just been slugging it out. Still a young player, but he's been there doing his thing, right? So that's why you get that feeling of maybe that seniority in terms of them players. They just played. Gravenberch ain't really played. He went to Bayern and didn't
sat on the bench for 2 years,
and
right?
last season, he played for us, but he didn't play as well. This season is where he's playing. So you look at him like this year, 22 years of age. like now he's getting game. Now he's playing.
People think he's 28. People think he's 28.
You feel like he's 24, 25. You do, but he's 22. You do.
He's 22 years old. Yeah, he looks mature.
Mad young youth, bro. He's
because he's an impressionable person, right?
What I need from Gravenberch, I just need a bit more personality from on the pitch. See what John just said there. That man have more personality. If he had a bit of more personality, where there's a foul man's barging man going,
win the Premier League, and you see
what?
No,
Bellingham plays with that like.
No, but he roughed up when he was roughing up Bellingham the other day, though.
Yeah. You know what? You might as well take that
roughing up Bellingham. He's letting man know, bro. Man, press Bellingham out of his skin in that game.
Nah, he pressed him about, but that's like,
rough man up. He said, "Now I'm the real generational Donny, bro."
No, but I need a bit of verbal, but I can't have it after the game. Bellingham's moving him like a send out. Go and get me Trent.
Yeah, man, say, yo, go and get
me. I'll do it. Yeah, and you know he's there with his phone and his sliders. He's got a couple of the Real Madrid young G's with him. Like, these are I need if Gravenberch did that, take that number 8 off Szoboszlai and just give it to him. Just give it to him and let us run it. I need
if he starts to score goals,
send man to the back to get a shirt for him, you know.
Hey, Jerry, the reason why maybe he's not doing that because he hasn't scored enough goals. When he starts to score goals, I think you see a different Gravenberch.
Yeah,
I think winning the Premier League, I think he's gonna come out of this show.
Well, I hope so. If it don't, then we
him and Sobo, I reckon that's when you see them demon time settings for them.
I need that's what I want. That's what I want.
Prem. It's long, bro. But let's shift it, man. Virgil, man, 300 games now, bro.
Yeah, look at that record, bro. Man.
That record, let me make it bigger so everyone can see it, bro. 300 appearances, 297 starts, 209 wins. 47 draws, 44 losses, clean sheet 119.
That's crazy.
Goals, fucking hell, blood. Goals per minute, goals 25. Should have more damn goals, bro.
Yeah.
That's poor.
25 goals. Nah, this brother could score 25 goals in one season sometimes, bro. Nah,
I just don't think he's a good head. I don't think he's a good attacker of the ball like that.
True.
He's too calm and you know when I see like proper goal and win headers here, I'm like, that's when he scores. I'm like, bro, do this every game. Why are we doing this?
And that's why I say we need a set piece coach.
Yeah,
we need a set piece coach. I'm sorry, we got Konate and Virgil. We should be scoring more goals.
To be fair, if you're the best in class at what you do, you'd be silly not to go and look at your rivals and see what are they doing that we need to at best match what they're doing, right? Mm-hmm. So you see how other clubs now are trying to do this Liverpool model and look at these players. Copper Marmouche, do I mean that?
Harry, I don't think they're ready for that conversation yet, brother.
Yeah, do I mean everyone's trying to be a bit more? Like maybe we should get this Kusamov that we ain't heard of, and who's Kusamov? And he's going to turn out to be a bad boy, but you know he had a poor game today, but he's going to turn out to be a bad boy.
Yeah,
but Liverpool need to look at that and be like, well, you know what?
People are copying us. We need to step our game up.
We banner it, but if that's something we could add to our Arsenal. That's something we should do. Back in the day, we had a throwing coach.
Yeah,
that's even worse.
That's how we won. That's how we won the league.
But a throwing coach. Do you know how mad that is?
Yeah,
a throwing coach. What? Like he gets the ball and guys, we're gonna hold the ball like this, and we're gonna like. Do you know how mad that is?
Man said, you know when to walk it up the pitch, how slow to take it, where, throw it inside, and then we can outnumber them here. The switch is on. When we do that.
Saying the technique, Trent was talking about like spinning the ball and that. So when it bounces, it bounces.
But you know that season, I think it was the Champions League season. We did score a couple goals from a throw-in. I don't know how it was. They said off a throw-in. Yeah, off a throw-in.
Our resets were quick up.
No, our reset was so quick up there.
It's about the throw-in leading to the chance.
To the goal,
They didn't do the lap thing. It was like, like if I throw the ball like this against the floor and I spin it, it'll bounce back towards Robbo, so Robbo can hit the switch to Salah.
Yeah,
and then we can score a goal. It was like that. That was mad. A throwing coach, Man was earning like 100 bags a year, for throwing balls at Melwood. They're taking a piss.
Yeah,
sometimes you have to find the thing, but we definitely need a set piece coach, man.
Yeah,
because sometimes you run something new, and I'm like, okay. Are we just worried about them just saying, "No, this is Arsenal's thing"? It's not Arsenal.
I don't care. Arsenal stole it from Brentford,
and and when we used it at the start of the season against them in pre-season, man, then no one said that. Bro.
You see what I'm saying?
bro, all of our players started outside the box against them in pre-season. I was like, yo, where's the man them? And then they just started darting into different positions. I'm like, nah, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
We need to do something, bro. It's too easy, man.
Too easy. But
too easy.
Let me give the captain his flowers, man. A lot of people do not, and this is why I always reference I think one of the greatest center back of all time, or greatest defender, period, of all time, Paolo Maldini. When we're talking about Virgil and you are not Paolo Maldini and you say anything different from what I'm saying, I'm not listening to you. Don't tell me if Virgil was in the old days, he won't survive. I promise you he will survive. He has the strength and he has the size. He got the speed. Virgil plays open or defensive structure. Any generation style of football you put him in, he's just going to peak out. That's why you can't say he is one of the greatest center back of all time. One thing that he does well is his IQ. It's beyond. It's on another different level, right? He reads the game well. He does the things that people think a defender is supposed to do last, because the grades tell you if you go down, you already lost. That's why he gets upset every time he slides, because that's not what is supposed to happen. This is a guy who is thinking beyond all of us. We give Messi so much praise. Do people understand that this is the Messi of center backs right now in this generation? I'm sorry, come at me with whatever. As great as Messi is, going attack, doing all the great things that Messi is, in terms of defenders, that is the one. And if you ask me why you say something stupid like that, I'm like, didn't he supposed to win the Ballon d'Or and they cheated and gave it to Messi? When was the last time you saw any defender make it to that level? This guy is on a whole different level. The fact that Rio Ferdinand has interviewed him twice should tell you, yes, these guys are on a whole different class. So I'm just saying, every time there's a center back who comes out of the woodwork, who do they compare him to? Yes, Cannavaro. Cannavaro won it after winning the World Cup. Since then, who has been the only player who has come to the final three of a World Cup nomination?
A quick one, guys. Guys, apologies, I got a head off now, innit?
All right, big up,
All right, man. Big up, Jerry.
Guys, make sure we're smashing the like as well. The show's popping today.
Yeah.
Love, bro. Love, man.
Yeah. So with me, when it comes to center back right now, since Ferdinand, I've never seen there's been no one like Virgil. Yes, everybody talk about John Terry was a great defender. But I'm sorry, I saw John Terry's deficiencies when they brought in Big Phil to play sexy football. He was being cut wide open because the game changed. John Terry, when he plays in a pragmatic team, this guy nobody can go through him. He's John Terry, great leader. He knows how to marshal his whole defensive part of the game. He can pass. He had speed. I'm not taking that away from him. I'm not saying Virgil is better than him. That means that John Terry is not good enough. No, John Terry is elite center back during his time. I'm sorry. Earlier, Jerry said there's levels to this thing. And John Terry's years in the EPL, I thought Ferdinand was better than him. The only problem with Ferdinand is he never stayed healthy long enough. You know what I mean? But then came Virgil. Virgil from day one came to Liverpool. The whole world recognized that this guy is different. I mean, other center backs were like, bro, we can't find anything wrong with this guy. He doesn't sweat. He makes it look easy. You remember we were saying Alisson makes goalkeeping easy?
Virgil makes defending.
Virgil makes it easy. So a lot of times people think that because he's not slide tackling, doing what Ramos was doing, or John Terry was doing, or Ferdinand or Vidic was doing, that means that you are not a great one. No, when Paolo Maldini comes out and say, brother, this guy is different. He doesn't say that a lot to different people.
Said he smells nice.
Plus, he smells nice.
No, I see a lot. Like, listen, a lot of the players in the Prem, bro, and they doing it every time I see they do the interviews, and they're like, "Oh, he's the hardest defender." Every one of them says Virgil. Even when I'm like, you ain't even. Now I'm thinking like, you don't play against him though. You know, like normally the strikers would say, I'm hearing midfielders say it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go again.
Who's it? Semenyon recently saying, bro? He said a run, run past the back line.
Yeah.
And all I heard was thump, thump, thump running behind me. And he said, I got so nervous. Fluffing the shot. I said, rah. He said he exactly what Troy Deeney said, how quick the guys are, strong he reads the game. He's the most difficult defender to get past. He's unreal, man. You know when you're just built for it? It's like Yaya Toure, man. He was just built to just.
He was just
Yaya, bro, was just different, bro. This man just run for your team whenever you wanted to.
And you know the crazy thing, Ant? If Virgil had moved to Barcelona or Real Madrid, they would have crowned him the greatest of all time.
That's true, you know.
And that would have even been more.
He went to Real Madrid and won them Champions League. Day would have been a long day.
They would have been like, this guy is the greatest we ever seen. They would have anointed him. We never seen something like that. But he is doing it at a league that is very physical. Right? He played 3 different styles of defending: high line, mid block, and low block. And still, the IQ, the part where he broke down the game when Sissoko Spurs. When
it was Son and Sissoko.
And he said, I knew that he's weak on his left, so I purposely just focused on just blocking his right, and I dared him to shoot. Go ahead, shoot. I'd rather have you shoot because I know who's in goalkeeper. And then he shot and the ball went killing birds, right? Like most defenders, what they would have done is they would have had a slide tackle or just keep running and trying to think that, we're just going to marshal him so that he doesn't pass. But this guy is like, no, I read the game. And that's something that Ronaldinho used to say. He said, before the ball comes to me, I've already mastered everything that I'm going to do.
I've already picked out.
I've already picked up every plan A, B, and C. So when the ball comes to me, I know where I'm going, depending on whatever the other.
You know what? These men, listen, guys, I know there's a lot of youngsters in the chat as well. You guys ain't watched Ronaldinho, bro. Like,
they don't understand.
Bro, it's dumb, man.
They don't understand.
Let's shift it because the transfer rumors are there, right? So I was reading this earlier from Dave O'Cop in it. So he said apparently, obviously, it was a YouTube video that KERKEZ was on. I don't know if he was streaming or whatever.
Yeah,
people was in there obviously saying, join Liverpool. He encouraging him to join Liverpool, and then he replied. He said, "I will not go to Liverpool." And for everybody listening, I will not go to Liverpool. So. KERKEZ said he don't want to come here, bro. He don't want to come to Liverpool. So the man that keeps pushing for this brother to come here, bro. He said, nah, blood.
I'm not coming here. At least in January, I'll give him that. If you're a stubborn fan like me who's make up things as I go, he said, I will not go to Liverpool, maybe this January. And the manager have already told us I don't need any more players. We are good. So in the summer, if he says that in the summer, I give him the middle finger. Go ahead, you stay at Bournemouth and chill.
The guy don't want to come here, Quasi, bro.
But in the January, he's not coming, and he told you, I'm not coming. I mean, this is a thing that sometimes our fan base do that. We're like, why? Is he the best left back in Europe? Because players that we need should not be just good for the EPL. They have to be great for every competition that we are in. And looking at things, it seems to me that we are going to be in the Champions League next year. So that means if we bring somebody in, that person has to be able to play the EPL and the Champions League. So it's this gentleman, the dude. I'm asking. Anybody could give me an answer? Can he do both? Because we've seen, for instance, we've seen players from Aston Villa. Either they are good in the EPL or they are good in Champions League. They can be good for both. You coming to Liverpool? We're not gonna give
The man
you.
said bun Liverpool, bro. That's what he said. The streets are saying he said bun Liverpool. Well, I don't want to go there, innit? Man said, and for people that are listening, so if you didn't hear it, for the people in the back, the man, bro, the quotes, because you think it's a joke. The man said, I would not go to Liverpool. For everybody else listening, for everybody in the back, basically saying, I would not go to Liverpool.
I know why. Whose fault is it? It's Richard Hughes and FSG's fault.
Is that what you want to say now, bro? The kind of words you want to really...
That's the only way it'll make sense for the people in the back. The man said, I'm not coming. The manager told us I don't need any players, and FSG and Richard Hughes got hate for it. So the man said, I don't want to go to Liverpool. Who do you blame? Richard Hughes and FSG. And we keep on moving to the next transfer rumor.
I would love to know why, you know what I mean? I just want to know why he said he did. You know, whatever crackheads were in the chat that, you know, whether it was yesterday or today.
Yeah.
Pressuring this man, you know, every minute spamming his chat. Yo, come Liverpool, man, come Liverpool. And he's like, bro, I'm trying to do what I'm doing, man. Shut up, man. I ain't got no Liverpool. Like,
okay, let me be the devil's advocate real quick. He's from Hungary, right? Could it be English as a second language?
Nah, man, we ain't doing that. man spoke, you know.
I tried, people. I tried. So yeah, blame Richard Hughes and FSG. It makes it easier.
He's saying just throw them under the bus.
Throw them under the bus. It makes it easier because, you know, people can't think beyond that. The player refused to come to Liverpool. Liverpool is the greatest club of all time, and nobody should say no to Liverpool. So if that doesn't happen, you go back to the default sentence. Blame FSG.
Song 4K, I haven't checked if and see if he's got a channel. You know what I mean? I'm just trusting my brother Dave O'Cock to give us the proper news in it. So man gave us quotes as well, you know. His brother said no, bro. That's crazy. I want to see if the people them that said they wanted him speaks about this, you know, because if man say nah, right, say, you losers, bro.
I'm not coming. Leave me alone.
Yeah, bun you, you know what I mean, in your dead club. That's what he said, bro.
Bro.
He said bun Liverpool and their dead club, bro, and their dead fan. That's what he said. That's what he said, bro. He said, for the people in the back, I ain't going to your dead club.
Nature boy, what do you mean he will struggle more, man? How is he going to struggle? If he's playing in those days, they are going to play pragmatic football. That's easy for him.
No, but I think it's more to do with the type of talent that was out there. You had Shevchenko, Henry, Inzaghi, Crespo. R9 was still batting around. You know, you had bare man them, bro. Christian Vieri was about. Adriano was still flying around them times there.
Yeah,
Shearer was still doing his best work them times. You had Michael Owen still about. Wayne Rooney was about. Jermaine Defoe was doing his sharpshooter inside and outside the box on a mad thing.
But then again, this is the part where I go back to a reference to the greats. They looked at him. They looked Paolo Maldini. That's why I always reference him, because he played against most of the guys you mentioned. He's looking at this guy and said, "This guy will be great." It doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying.
I know, based on obviously the bad man's opinion, you can only agree as well. But at the same time, he probably just weighed up the pros and cons. Like, all right, he's tall. So that means all the big strikers like Zlatan and all them man there
can't bully him.
Strong, he can battle against them man there. He's fast, so all them man there with the rapid speed in behind,
he will recover
them.
Yeah,
he doesn't dive in, he doesn't go to ground, and he reads the game. So all the clever strikers, he's got that as well.
Exactly.
It would have been, I think it would have been hard. It would have been harder than it is now. But at the same time, I still think he can hold his own.
I mean, maybe he will break a sweat this time during those.
He might have to bust 2 slide tackles still.
Maybe he put in 2 slide tackles per game. You know, he put right now. I think his numbers is 0.5 tackles a game.
Back then
he maybe put 2.
Now, back then, them strikers don't play around, bro. You give them strikers an inch, bro. You can't. You see, like how now, we go like, sometimes he trusts his Alisson. Like, shoot, man, I trust Alisson.
Yeah.
Because I'll lock off this angle. You can't pass here.
Yeah.
You're giving those chances to them strikers back then. The balls in the net. You can't.
But you see, this is the part where I also reference that players like Virgil, they have a high IQ. They know, they learn. You see, people don't, this is the part where people don't get. People who are on the higher level study other great players. Some of you guys are basketball fans. You heard about Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, watch videos upon videos upon videos upon videos. That's what Virgil does. So the little analysis that we just gave between he and Sissoko and Song, where he said, I knew this guy can't shoot. He was just being nice. He just said, I know he can't shoot. So I made it harder for him to shoot by pushing him to the ball into where his weakest part is. That means basically I gave him from 20% to like what, 0.05% as they go ahead. You see what I mean? So I'm looking at players like that and I'm saying, Virgil doesn't just show up, goes to training, pick up his jersey and then go play. He studied every defense, every attacker that comes at him. So he knows their weaknesses. Those players, that's why those players comes out and said, bro, there's no weakness on him, because guess what? He spent some time, some video time and watching you and said, bro, I know what you're doing before you do it. That's the only way. That's the only way you could defend like that, because I study you. If I don't study you, I'm just going off the analysis that the coaches give me, and then we go play. But if I study Aguero, knowing that Aguero's left foot is dangerous, guess what? I know his weakness is like this. So every time we play, as long as he's on this area, I know he's never going to shoot. If he happens to shoot, it's going to be a super goal. So that's why, you know, people have to understand that these Messi, Ronaldo, I'll even say Salah, what's the name? Virgil. They are certain players that they put time into this. They don't just go to training and just show up and play. They literally love the game where they study it every single time. So when they're great and you see something nice, it's not by accident. It's because they actually put in the effort. Remember, 10,000 hours makes you perfect. I mean, make you as close to perfection as possible. So that's why there's levels to this, right? Messi is not just because he just have talent. Ronaldo is not just because of talent. And it's not just because he put in extra hours. These people sit down and study and learn and say, okay, this is the people I'm going against. What should I do?
Speaking about that kind of level, bro, I want to ask this question.
Yeah.
Which one of these brothers finishing top goal scorer, bro?
Bro.
Who's finishing top goal scorer this season?
I'm not a gambling man, but I'm going to ride with my boy Salah on this one. If there's a Liverpool player in there, I'm going with the Liverpool player.
No, it's going to be a sticky one still, bro.
I mean, you asked me to pick them three, bro. These three guys, you can't lose anyone you pick. Honestly. I mean, probability, if you were to bring probability into it, you could say Haaland has the highest probability to win the thing. I'm a football fan. Bomb probability, man. I go with my heart. I pick the guy in red. I know what Haaland can do. I know what Haaland can do.
I'm looking at against Arsenal, yeah. They normally bully him, to be fair, when they play, yeah. But yeah, man, with Mamouche doing what he's doing in that, I reckon he'll play again. Yeah. If he's moving the way I saw him move today, he'll create some space for this brother to get goals, bro. And then Isak, he just scoring 2 goals like since November, bro, or December.
He's averaging 2 goals, right?
He's averaging 2 goals now, bro.
Yeah.
So that's why today Mo didn't want to pass.
Well, okay. So if I were to put some logic into this, yes, the cyborg, it's the easiest. Like right to be in the middle, it's easy for him. The way they play for him, right? Then the next option is Salah and then Isak. Isak, you have to understand the team he's playing for will not create as much chances as the other two. But the reason why I'm picking the red is the analysis that we did at the beginning of the show, where we said he wants to break all the records. So this man is on a mission. A man on a mission is a dangerous man. You see what I mean? And yes, for people like you and myself, we get upset because he gets greedy. Today, there was a couple of passes he should have passed it to people, but he tried to go for the goal, right? So for us, we'd be like, bro, think about the team first before you think about yourself. But the fact that he's on a mission and the mission makes me win regardless, even though I'm going to pull my hair because of what he's doing, I'm just going to go with the guy in red because, you know, my logic is below the logic of taking the guy in blue because we've seen him do it. This guy came in from nowhere and just basically forget anything that the logic book says and started scoring 50 goals. You know what I mean? As poor as they played, in the last 15 games, he still has 18 goals. So if they were to pick up steam, with how many goals he's gonna see?
I don't even know. I think all three of them finishes on about. I think Salah will hit 30. I think Haaland hits 30, and I think
Isak
will hit 25,
25, somewhere
25, 26. I think he'll hit.
Between 27 to 25, I'll give it to Isak. But then don't sleep on Mr. Wood either, man. He's also played the game of his life this season.
I know, boy. They got cooked today, boy.
Oh, brother. She's bombing.
That's who we got next, you know. That's who we got next, bro.
We got Bournemouth next, right?
Yeah, we got Bournemouth next, bro. Arsenal got City and we got Bournemouth. And Bournemouth are coming off the back of a 4-1 win and a 5-0 win. They haven't lost in 12, so that means, you know what we're doing? We're beating them 2-1, bro. That's what we're doing. They haven't lost in 12 Premier League games, you know.
Man, but you see, those games don't really worry me because Liverpool play better when we play against a better team.
Yeah, because I can't see them sitting in a low block.
Exactly.
They play good football, man, and I can't see them sitting there.
Yeah. And the other concern for me is that pitch is smaller than regular size, than Anfield and most size. So, and the fans are like right there. You know, the acoustics.
That's Mo Salah's team, bro. Bournemouth is Mo Salah's team. That's the team we cook. Whenever we need a cooking, bro, Mo Salah turns up for this game. This is the game. That's where he gets his hat trick, bro. Gets that hat trick, bro. Match ball for Mo in the next game.
And I'm going to say this: if we beat, I'm not going to say if we beat Bournemouth, the title's over.
Yeah, because you'd assume Man City will. Where's Man
City and Arsenal? Somebody's going to draw points. So that will if City lose, they're done. It's over.
I think it's over for them anyway. But I need them to win.
Yeah,
I need them to win this one, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I need Arsenal.
They coming to Emirates, right?
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
Arsenal is gonna struggle because City defense is the problem. Arsenal can't score goals. So it's going to be a good game. I can see a draw, which I think works best for us. However,
as long as we win, though.
As long as we win.
Yeah, as long as we win.
Because we do play. They play on Sunday. So that means we have to win and sit back and kick our feet and don't worry about
because I think now we got the back in it because we got West Ham after that as well. So we'll like pretty much in the next two games we're away from home. Yeah, we could either be level with Arsenal on points if we lose them games in it. But
where are we going? Oh, we have Wolves.
Is it Wolves after and then Everton?
Okay. Yeah, we have Wolves and then Everton. Yeah. But even with Everton, I'm not worried. I know they have the new manager bounce. But the thing is, I think that I believe we have hit the corner. Mm-hmm. Our blip, the blip that we had between December and January, I think now we hit the corner because even the game against Forest, the second half, that's how Liverpool's supposed to play. And then when we played Brentford, we played well. We didn't play really bad. It's just the front three was misfiring. They were the problem, right? The front three were the issue. The midfield was good. We gave one big chance, and that was it. After that, watching Lille, we were playing well, but we get bored. And then when we get bored, you know what happens. We start doing some mad things. Today's game, same thing. It's like, yeah, you could say it's Ipswich, But still, you have to stay concentrate. Alisson didn't do nothing the whole game, and then a shot comes from nowhere, and he has to make that save. You saw, remember the save, the first shot that went on him? That was a very hard save to make after doing nothing all game. So
we'll leave it here now, bro. Liverpool, obviously, new record at home.
Man, shout out to the fans. Come on now. Shout out to the fans.
They're enjoying the slot football now. That's why they want to turn up to the ground now.
Nah, they knew today was a good game.
They love the owners, bro. That's all that says to me, bro. They're turning up, buying their ticket and sitting down and watching the game and singing their songs. And
people are not ready for that conversation, sir.
Yeah,
people are not ready for that conversation. You know what I mean?
Well, clearly, 60,000 people enjoying the ownership.
60,420. World new record at Anfield.
Hey,
what can you say, man? I mean, guess what? We paid our stadium ourselves.
As man said, FSG in.
FSG in, man. We paid the stadium. Yes, the owners just gave us the money. You know what I mean? They came to thank FSG.
They turned up. They turned up. They bought their ticket. They came in, sat down, watched the game, relaxed, enjoyed their football.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you want, bro? What else do you want from the people, bro? They bought, you know what I mean? They bought their food. They brought their family members along and said, you know what? We're gonna set a new record because we love this ownership.
Exactly. Was there any protest?
Not that I'm aware of.
Was there any signs? I'm just asking because I didn't see it. Let's big up Carl, man. Big up Carl.
Big up Carl, my man's in a great game. Very calm, no stress. Arsenal can't afford to draw or lose. We are mentally in the Premier League by winning in February. It's a tough but doable. Yeah. I don't know. Can we win it by Feb? If Arsenal lose to Man City, who else they go after Man City? I'm sure they got another difficult one.
Let's see. Who do they have after City? They have Leicester.
They're smoking Leicester, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Unless Vardy and Cole can, turn up and find something. But
Vardy likes to play against Arsenal, right?
I swear they got Man United as well soon as well.
And then after that, they have West Ham at Emirates.
I know, man. Potable.
And then we have City at the Etihad that day. I mean, the day after. Forest have Newcastle in St. James Park.
That's a good question.
That weekend is going to be a great day, man.
I know we're playing at 12:30 as well when we play them.
City?
No, Newcastle. They moved the game to 12:30.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And also, there's also another record that needs to be mentioned. Since people love FSG so much, Liverpool is the highest watching team.
Yeah, I mentioned that the other day still, man. You know what I mean? Not only how much we the fans love the team, but the fan base are turning up and setting new records at the home ground. But not only that, bro, they're watching in drones across the world, bro. So they're loving the ownership. They're loving what they're doing with the football club currently.
They're loving the manager, hired by the owners. You know what I mean?
Savage, when you man's out glitch, you start cussing Steve Jobs. Don't think so. You have to
you know what I mean?
Big up on it, Steve.
Big up on it, Steve.
Game versus Villa is now moved to 12:30 on Sunday. Yeah, they don't care, bro. Wherever they just move our games or wherever they see fit, bro. That's
they need views. They've seen that they need views, and we have to put Liverpool in places where people go
the highest viewed, highest viewed team in the world right now, bro. They want to make sure.
They need to make sure. And guess what? People are realizing that this team is about to create history, so everybody wants to be part of it.
Now, Prince, how am I taking the piss, bro? It's factual. The team, they're turning up to the stadium and watching.
I appreciate what the owners have done. Big stadium, 60,000 stadium.
And then also they're watching on TV, bro.
Bro,
for the man them that say they only listen to on the radio, big up to them man there, bro.
They also listen on the radio. There's a lot of people, them people in the Amazons who don't have TV. They also listen.
Yeah, and watch highlights and then madness there, bro. Highlights and radio. That's what man them said they were doing, bro.
What's the name saying? Benjamin.
Okay, if they're not watching that, so how they got so much information on the owners then, bro?
I have no idea.
Are they listening to on the radio as well?
Bro. Benjamin, if I have money and you want my money, you have to persuade me to be able to give you my money. I'm pretty sure that's what you do when you go to the bank. You just don't show up the bank and the bank say, here, take my money. You have to come up with a plan and how you're going to pay them back. That's what happened. That's what happened between what's his name, Klopp and the Gravenberch situation. Klopp went to them and said, brother, this guy is the dude. Get him. He convinced them. He showed his presentation. He has a PowerPoint like Rogers. And the one else is like, take my money. And then 35 million later, we seen Gravenberch. So that's how it works, people.
We got man today watching LFC game. Braille, you know. That's
oh my God.
That's mad. No, but the man said, bro, imagine having a conversation, right?
Yeah.
And you know, when you give man the gang impress, man said, yo, listen, you can't have an opinion if you ain't watching it. Man said, nah, don't watch the games, bro. I'm like, you can't have an opinion then. Man said, nah. And then I pressed him again and said, nah, watch highlights. And I listen to it on the radio. I'm like, bro, I've had enough of this.
Yeah, man.
So highlights don't give you the full story, and then the radio man is giving you his views, his perspectives, not your own.
You know what? Highlights can say whatever the highlights want.
And said, bro, that's crazy. Well, listen, man, we'll wrap it up there. Quasi, big up to you, bro.
Big up, man.
Big up to Jerry as well. You know what I mean?
Big up to Jerry. People in the chat, big up yourself, man. Appreciate you. Yes, the fans again, man. Big up to the fans. That's why you show your love. That tells me how much people love their club, man. We show up and break records.
Break records, man.
Guess what? I've seen the new Adidas. If that is the new uniform for next year, brother, my money is already gone, man.
Do you know what, Quasi? I don't really like it like that. I ain't gonna lie.
Sorry, I like simplicity.
Sorry, bro. I'm
a simplicity type of person. So
listen.
I like it.
I'm not gonna say it's not good, but I don't like it, bro.
Because that is my comment. You see this, the old school days, right? It kind of gives me this vibe back in the day. You know what I mean? He said, ask Ents about the blind World Cup final.
Big up, John, bro. Big up, bro. Nah, bro.
We got to John.
Watch the blind World Cup final, bro. Do you know how cold that game was? Nah, you man don't realize how good, bro. With Brazil not losing ever, bro. How many years was it? Like 9 years in a row. They ain't lost a World Cup final.
Okay, Ents, before we get out of here, and people in the chat, how when somebody say we did well in spite of the owners, how that make it
doesn't make sense, bro. It's fine.
I was trying to make it sure. Okay. All right.
You can't, 10 years straight. Yeah, it doesn't make sense because without the owners, we wouldn't have had a football club. Without them, we would have had Jurgen Klopp. Without them, we would have had the players like Mo Salah that everyone worships. We wouldn't have had Virgil. We wouldn't have had Alisson. We wouldn't have had none of these, man.
Yeah.
So when he say despite these, man, I'm just like, so you think these man just bought the club and left it on its own?
Klopp brought his own checkbook and said, okay, this is on me. This is on me tonight, people.
When you're the boss, bro, everything that goes well for the club, you're the one that gets the credit when you're the boss, bro. You're the owner, you get all the credit.
And if everything goes wrong, and guess what, Ents? If I hire you to do something and you steal the money, guess whose fault is it? Me for being incompetent for hiring you.
Yeah, man. Especially when he said this guy has a record as well. That's mad. Hiring the Donny to do it. But yeah, listen, man. Tomorrow, man, we got a good conversation. I'm trying to get a good panel together. Quasi said he's going to be about for it,
yes,
which I'm grateful for. I'm trying to see. I think G said he was going to be about. I want to see who's Team Mo and who's Team Mane, bro, because
this guy wants a civil war, people.
No, I want to. Nah, do you know where
this guy wants a civil war?
Big up to Drifty and Cal because they were having a mad debate, bro, about Salah and Mane, and I'm like, right, like, there's some disrespectful things in my opinion in terms of what Mane was getting, but also some on Salah's side as well. But I need to get a good panel together so we can discuss it, man. Who's Team Mo? Who's Team who's Team Salah? Who's Team Mane? So and then we'll go from there, man. I need to get a good panel, bro. We can't.
I'm telling you, this civil war goes beyond the walls of Anfield and Liverpool. It goes all the way to the continent, man. This is not an easy conversation. This is not just an easy conversation. Be like GAs. You're talking about this is basically you just Man, this is bigger than the Mo versus Hazard situation. That's what I'm
it's
saying.
way bigger than that, bro.
You know what I
This
mean?
is, you know what I mean? Should we name it the final debate? I don't know yet, man.
I'm just
Nah, it's not even
saying.
the final debate because we ain't had one, so it can't be the final debate. No, I want to know.
We got a championship to win, and you are here citing war. This brother here, man. Savage, we need the court. Open the court gates, man. One damn needs to go to court. People, we need to send.
I know why you keep asking for me to go to court, man. I ain't done nothing to go to court.
See, look at me. Pop's already upset. He said, "Why are you trying to disrespect the legends, man?"
I'm not trying to disrespect them. I'm trying to get a group of people together to have a conversation and see what side of the fence they sit on, who they think is the better player. And what I'll do, I'll get questions together. I won't just have it willy-nilly, bro.
Right.
We'll have questions. We'll ask questions and see what side and who you pick, and then we'll go from there. What in turn is going to happen is, and I already see it happening, bro. To big up one argument, they're going to shoot shots at the other guy. We'll see what side of the fence they're on, bro. Because I'll tell you what, bro, I saw some man was shooting at Mane. I'm like, Ross, Mane? Nah, that's crazy, bro. So I'm going to try and get a good panel together for that one.
That's crazy because a lot of people talk about FSG needs to spend, bring good players. I'm like, did you guys remember what you did to Mane? Did you guys remember what you did to Mane? Some of you guys disrespected Mane because of the other player. So now you want us to go spend more money and bring in another superstar so you could disrespect him as such. I'll leave it at there.
Nah, Sav, I don't want to see the world burn, man.
No, this man, he wants the world to burn, man. He wants us to burn Anfield down, go to FSG, burn that building down. And we're going to be sitting there, having games at the AXA Arena if it's not burned down already. I'm just saying.
Listen, guys, and I think I want to know where you guys sit as well. I'm going to have a poll in the chat. I'm going to try and get the people them together, and we're going to have a good discussion. Pops, if you're about, man, let me know. You know what I mean? I'll add you to the panel.
Pops, you got to come on the show, man. We need you to.
10 o'clock, bro. Most people would have, chilled out by then. I think maybe a good time for you guys as well. You said Hato was at Anfield today.
Oh, he said Captain America versus Tony Stark. Nature Boy, I think I got a better one for you. I think it's T'Challa versus Killmonger.
That's what he said. Don't want to see either of them disrespected. I hear it, Pops. You don't want to see the conversation, but Pops, we have to weed out the guys.
We gotta set the record straight, man.
We gotta see who's what, man, and who's where. Because some of you guys are, cosplaying as a Mane fan. You know what I mean? Some of you are cosplaying as a Salah fan, bro. So we'll find out real quick. So yeah,
some songs is like some songs is like I'm Firmino, Team Firmino.
Yeah,
I take Firmino side.
This one. It's already scheduled as well. It's already up. As I said, tomorrow I'll message a few of the people tomorrow just to see if they're available for it. But I know there's going to be a lot of Salah fan. I don't
get Hussam in the building. Let's see.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to debate, man. You don't want to debate. Start to, you know what I mean? I already told him to debate me. So
Benjamin, I see you. Benjamin, I see you. I'm just saying, man, that laugh is Ants mindset right now. He want the whole building burned down. He's like, bomb that quad that we going after. He said, nah, we could have this conversation after we win everything. I'm just saying.
No, we can have it now, and then once we have it now, then it clears the air in it. Then we just clear the air, we unite again, and we go. We can't be having half the fan base split. We can't have players.
This is like playing Uno, man. You're gonna turn friends.
No, we can't have Player FC and Club FC, bro.
That's true. That got to stop, man. That got to stop. How did Liverpool fans became Player FC instead of LFC? Makes no.
Yeah, no, that's on. I'll ask him though. I'll see if he's free. I'll ask him something, see if he wants to. He's probably got like 101 shows to do tomorrow. I know he's going to be doing fair watch-alongs tomorrow. So I doubt it. And he's got the revision. He normally has like a panel show that he does after all the Premier League games as well. So probably I doubt he's going to be available for it. But worth an ask and see what. Yeah, I'm going to try and get the level-headed people together and see what we can, man.
No, Pops, you have to join the show, man. You can't hide.
I would love to get Drifty and Cal as well. Man. They're the ones who started it, and that was mad. That conversation, I don't know if you guys saw it. Was it Honesty? Big up to you. Honesty sent it to me or Scrap? Let me double check because I need to make sure I give the right man his props, bro. But I watched it, and after I watched it, man, I messaged Drift and I said, "Run, man, them rush you on the stream like that."
Man, you need to get Zuberi in there too.
Yeah, I'll ask him. Hey, it was Honesty. Big up, bro. Yeah, nice. Send it to me, and I was just like, "Rah."
Nature Boy
just
said,
got rushed on stream, bro.
Nature said Bale versus Salah. I'm sorry.
We'll have that one.
That's easy. Come on, Nature Boy. That's way too easy. That's Salah. I'll pick Salah.
Questionable that one. I'm joking, man. I'll stick to my boy Salah, man. Bell was a Real Madrid guy, man.
All day, every day.
Tottenham Bell. Maybe I'll entertain it just for the laugh.
Tottenham Bale, Madrid Bale.
Just entertain it for the last, bro. But nah, it's Real Madrid one Real Madrid, bro. Every
Tottenham Bale, Madrid Bale, Tottenham again Bale. Where did he go after that? LAFC Bale? I'm picking Salah. All day, every day.
Fast.
Savage, we know you are a Madrid fan, so you take him. We understand.
I told you, man. If any of you guys follow Savage on Twitter, every time I see this man tweet is Real Madrid. I see the man.
Expose him.
Mbappe scored his first hat-trick. Mbappe scored his brace. Real Madrid lineup. I'm like, rah, bro. Where was the Liverpool? Nah, actually, to tell a lie, I swear he posted Liverpool lineup today.
Man, then was playing golf.
But for every 3 Real Madrid posts, there's 1 Liverpool post. Ratio.
The math in Savage, man.
Every 3 Real Madrid posts is.
I'm telling you,
Madrid, man. It is what it is, man. Them man, they're doing their thing.
They're doing their thing. Maybe we see them in a knockout stage.
If you invite Came at me, Scraps will rush the door. I'm gonna send it out. I'll send it out in the morning. I'll send it out to everyone who's available. Because I really want to have a good conversation, man.
No, it's gonna be fun.
And also, guys, remember what I said, man, about big up, man. I need you guys' support, man. I've got 18 over there now.
Come on, man. We should at least get 5 more. Easy 5. Come on, guys. Easy 5.
I need to get to 100, Quasi, bro, because I need to get to 100 on big up so I can, 100 for the army, so I can start doing the tactical breakdown show.
Yeah, we can't give that software is way too expensive to just give it to 18 people, man. Come on, guys.
Yeah, I need 100, bro. That's what they said, bro. I need 100. I need 100 hitman to come and help me, bro, so we can, take on the world over there. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing the tactical breakdown over there.
Savage said you can make 8 Salah versus 2 Mane supporters, man. Yeah,
that might be. Now, what I'll try my best to level it out, and I will ask what side of the fence they're gonna be on first, because I know these men will just flip flop. And then they'll just be like, yeah, no. And then they'll just rush you on stream, bro. I don't think I want to even entertain that side. But I'll defend whatever side I feel like is getting disrespected. I'll try and balance it out. But
man them say if you invite K-Mag, we riot. Big up to K-Mag, man.
I want to invite K-Mag then. I want to see the riot, bro.
Big up to K-Mag.
When you're going to see rocks and tomatoes in the chat, bro, that's when you know it's long, bro. All right, man. Listen, we'll leave it there.
Big up to
tomorrow, 10 p.m. When I end this stream, it's going to redirect you straight to that stream for tomorrow. Just go and drop a like on it for me. Share it out because,
tomorrow, what happened to you never walk alone.
Hey, not the way I saw Mane got disrespected. Team Salah versus Team Mane tomorrow, man, 10 p.m. Don't miss it.
Yes, sir.
Big up everyone in the chat.
Appreciate you.